Hey Peloton, how's everybody doing today? I just got done with a leg of the Tour de France. No, actually, I'm banished to the basement. Lori won't let me have my bike trainer anywhere else but the basement. And I worked out hard. I worked up a little bit of a sweat, and so I'm just cooling down. And for all you real cyclists out there, you say, man, he's going at a really slow cadence. I have to slow down because if I go too much faster, the whine of my trainer makes too much noise. So I hope you can hear me. I hope it's not too distracting. And I just wanted to share a couple of thoughts with you today. I was thinking about God's faithfulness. That to me is one of the just single most important attributes of God in my life. Now, obviously, anything that is of God is awesome, and there's no way to rank one over another, anything like that. So don't misunderstand, but just God's faithfulness just resonates in my heart for a number of reasons. I was thinking of a couple of scriptures. There's one in Lamentation, chapter 3, verse 23, and it talks about the fact that his faithfulness is great. Great is thy faithfulness. And then it says in Psalm 36, verse 5, it says that his mercy reaches to the heavens, and his faithfulness is in the clouds. We have a faithful God. It's just an awesome thing to think about God's faithfulness. Just that we can trust him, that he doesn't change, that he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And when I think about those things, it just means so much to me. I think about the attributes of God. There's his active attributes, things like his omnipotence, that God is all-powerful. And then there's his omniscience, that God knows everything. His omnipresence, that God is everywhere. All these things, theologians call those the active attributes of God. But then there's also his moral attributes. Things like his love, and his grace, and his mercy, and his forgiveness, and his kindness, and his goodness. Those are some of the moral attributes of God, along with faithfulness. And the thing that I think related to faithfulness and God's faithfulness and why it's so important and why it means so much to me in my life is because all the other attributes of God hinge on that. I know the Bible says God is love, and again, I'm not trying to create some hierarchy or anything and say one is more important than the other, but the cool thing about God's faithfulness is that it says that all those other things will be there consistently, continually. A year from now, 100 years from now, 1,000,000 years from now, through eternity. God's love and his mercy and his grace and his kindness and all that, it will be there forever because of his faithfulness. It all hinges on the fact that he is the same and that he does not change and that he is a faithful God. And so I just encourage you with that. And I also would think, I was thinking about one other thing, and that is that the Bible says we're made in the image of God, right? Well, you know what that says to me? It says that we should be like that too. If God is faithful, then we should be faithful. That's part of being in his image. So I encourage you to be faithful and stay faithful to God. So, I think about unfaithfulness, and I don't want to end on a negative note, but the Bible says in Proverbs, confidence in an unfaithful man is like a broken tooth or a foot out of joint. I don't want to be like that. I want to be faithful to God. I want to be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. None of us does it perfect. We all fall short, but I aspire to be faithful because God has been so faithful to me. And I trust that you can say the same in your life, that he's been faithful to you. So I just encourage you with that. Have a great day. God bless. I'll see you next time.